Have you ever wondered what happens when you pour watercolor instead of brushing it on? Me too. So today I'm trying watercolor pouring for the first time, and the results are magical, to say the least. Let's get started. So today we're going to do something really fun. I was looking at YouTube and I came across a woman named Buffy at Watercolor Pour, and she pours watercolor onto paper. It looks amazing. Today we have the cadmium yellow medium, Prussian blue, and sepia from my Schmincke watercolor set, the tube set. And then also I'm going to use the sanguine, liquid sanguine from the Schmincke liquid earth set. Okay, so I've already got my colors here. What I'm going to do is squirt some water in here and mix these up. I think I want them pretty thick. So we're just going to mix these up a little bit. Because I think I want the, she didn't really say how much to use, but I think I want it pretty thick. Maybe a little. Because we're going to put water on the paper. So this is the sanguine, and this is the Prussian blue. Wow, that's really strong. Okay, we're going to start with this mix and see what happens. Okay, so the first thing she did was to just put down a little water in spots. This water is not extremely clean. I kind of wanted it a little mucky so we could see where the water is. So it's a wet on wet technique. Okay. We got some water down. She just kind of poured it in there. I think I'm going to add just a little bit more water in here. Okay. I'm nervous, guys. I'm a little nervous. Okay. So we're just going to pour a little bit in on here and see what happens. She made some really cool backgrounds. Let's start with something like that. Add a little bit more to this Prussian blue. It's pretty strong. You probably could use tube colors with this. I don't know that I would use pans. It would take a lot more effort, definitely with pans. Okay, so there we have that. The other thing that she did that I thought was really cool, she took a pipette and just sort of put some marks down. Now we're trying to stay in our landscape style here. I don't know how this is going to work, guys. We're just kind of playing. And let the watercolor kind of do its thing. I mean, I guess we could tilt it a little bit and let it run around. That blue is really strong. I think I want some more up here, though. I like the drippy marks that are coming around. Let's come in with one of our tools. This is one of the Princeton color shaper tools. They call them blades. I'm just going to kind of spread this around. That color is beautiful. I love Prussian blue. You could probably do another color in here. I think I'm going to just stick with two colors for now. But I don't really like that part. I don't know what to do there. Let's see if we can. It's not awful, but it's just not really doing it for me. Let's just sort of scratch and play and see if we can get these colors to kind of do something here. I like how they're just sort of blending on the page. The water stops there, and that's kind of why we have, it's just sort of beating up there. And if we probably bring in a little bit more damp through here, it'll kind of spread out a little bit. You can see it kind of moved. Let's put some more of that Prussian blue, though. I like how this is working so far. I think it's it's an interesting technique. I never thought to just, pour the watercolor right on the paper. But that's why we have YouTube, right? So we can find these really fun things to do with our mixed media techniques. I like these lines right here. Oh, another thing that she did, she used inktense pencils because these are water soluble to draw back into the work as well. Let's come in with this baked earth. And let's see what happens when we... This is getting very complicated. It's one of those things where I'm just so curious. I want it to be like dry right now so I can kind of see what it's going to look like. But dragging the ink tints through it, I think, is what really sold it for me. I don't think this is for the faint of heart. You're going to just have to dive in. Let's use our very beloved... Oh, is that one? No, that's the ink black. This is our lovely indigo, which you can tell is my favorite because it's like tiny, tiny. Let's just put some marks through here. I'm just trying to kind of feel out the landscape a little bit because we're going to go over it again, but we don't want too much. Let's put some lines in with our lovely stylus lines. This is going to take a while to dry. I kind of like this. Kind of like that. What's going on there? If we just brought it down a little bit. I like those little marks through there. I think I want some more brown through here. What do you think? That sanguine is pretty light. Let's come back in with a little bit more of the baked earth. This is kind of a fun way. It's very messy, but I love it. You guys know I love messy. I love messy work. I love making messes. It's kind of, oh, that's a really nice line. We kind of want to probably bring it through here. It's weird because you can't really see what you're doing. So you kind of just have to wing it. Okay, I'm going to let all this dry. And when we come back, hopefully we have something that's usable and fun. Okay, here it is dry. I did add a little bit of the inktense bark through here. I love how this turned out. I love these colors. We need to put some more drama in the sky, though, or whatever that is up there. I'm assuming it's the sky. Let's put down, I'm spritz down a little bit of water. I really like this color, but what if we did, since I've already got it mixed, let's add just a little bit of sepia to it. Make it kind of a sea green. Oh, that green is beautiful. Look at that. Maybe a little bit more. I think I want it pretty wet. Let's just sort of start up here. And you guys are going to see whether I actually adhere to my don't worry about layers, because I think we did something really cool here. What if we just put a bowl underneath there and kind of might spritz it again. Just sort of let it run down the page a little bit. I am working on hot press paper today from Meeden. Kind of let that do thing. Let's get the color shaper in. I want to take some of this out though. Just kind of pull it this way. It's hard to swipe like that. Okay, we'll go back to this. It's a little messy, but I think we can bring it together. I'm not too fond of that mark. I'm not sure why. I don't really like it. I want to bring some of this color through here. Because if we're going to be messy, we might as well be super messy. Plus, I really like using the color shaper in watercolor. I really do. Okay, I've mixed up a little bit more of this sort of greeny color with the sepia and the blue. I kind of want to bring it through here. I'm thinking, I'm not going to wet the paper down again. I really like that mark there. Let's just start over here. I feel like that's a good mark. Do I want it to come up higher? Do I want it to come up lower? I think I like it just like that. I think I like that mark, but I think I might want another one. Okay, I think I'm gonna do it like right through here. And I know I'm using a big brush. Big brushes help you stay loose. They keep you from making, although I'm a little stiff right now. I don't want to mess it up. But big brushes are amazing. They really do keep you in the flow. Okay, I want to bring that down a little bit. Okay. I'm going to come in with this little stiff brush. It's like a little, this is an acrylic brush. I don't know what size it is. I got it at Michael's. It was calling my name for some reason. I don't know why. I really like how stubby it was and how bristly, how stiff the bristles were. I thought it'd be really good for making marks. And it did not disappoint. I think it was like $2. I like a $2 brush. Who doesn't love a $2 brush? Okay. So I really like what's going on here. What if we came in with, where's that bark? Is that it right here? This is sort of a reddish brown. I put some of it in spots, but I think I want a little bit more. It's almost like the purpley color that we use all the time, but a little bit more on the brown side. And of course, it's not working. It was a very relaxing way to, I really love starting the way that we, oh, I kind of like this kind of thing going on here. That's pretty cool. I need some marks though in there. I'm just going to continue down here a bit. The inktense are amazing. It's one of those supplies I kind of forgot that I had for a while. Let's put some of that baked earth in here. I think I need to get a bigger set of inktense. I feel like I'm missing out on colors. Ooh, that baked earth is nice with that. The thing that's amazing about the inktense is that once they dry, they are permanent. I really like what's going on here with these little bits of the inktense sort of hanging out there. Okay, let's let this dry. Okay, let's add in maybe another layer of the sepia. What happens if we mix just a little bit? I'm sorry, the English. What is this? I don't even know. That color's pretty much gone. Let's mix it over here. I soaked it all up into the brush. This brush is very thirsty. What if we mix that with that? What happens if we combine those two? I don't think that cadmium yellow is going to get used today, guys. That just made it more sepia. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. Let's, no, I think I want more of the red. The sanguine is so pretty. Okay, that's much better. I've got a lot of that color going on. What if we just put like a little bit more kind of through here? I just kind of want to bring bring this down a little bit. Like maybe it comes like over this way. A little bit of a swipe action. Maybe there are lines coming through here. Create some texture. Okay, I'm going to bring in just a little bit more of this blue. I kind of want this color to kind of fall down into this space a little bit. So it feels so it just feels less stuck on. It's not quite what I want. I'm just sort of dry brushing here a little bit. Just to kind of make that flow a little better. I think I like that better. Okay, we've got the dagger brush out. I'm going to mix up a little bit more of this color. I'm just going to kind of drag it through here. Dagger brush is awesome for making really interesting shapes. I like the big brush, but I also like this brush too. This brush is a staple. I relied on this brush for a lot of work. I just like the lines that it makes. Anything from a very skinny line down to something really broad. Okay. I think it needs a punch of something. Okay, this little piece right here is bugging me. It doesn't work. Like, there's no reason for that to be there, so let's just fill that in. If we have any color left over here. It's not the perfect color, but I think I'll get the job done. I like this stuff. I just didn't like how that was going about its business there, and I don't know that that's... I'm okay if it's a little less, but I don't want it to be like bright white. I'm kind of lifting a little bit of the color here, but that's all right. I actually don't hate that. Let's mix up a little bit more of that color. I feel like that looks better. Okay, stop. Okay. Let's put some lines in there. Those ones are fun. Okay, so I mixed up this green with the cad medium and the sepia. I feel like I want to do... I don't want a lot of it, but I just kind of want to see what it looks like as a pop of something. It feels like the right color. Ooh, I kind of like it. I like it. I'm using like a dry brush here. What if we just made some marks through here? Oh yeah, I think I like this. I was so hesitant, guys. I've been standing here for literally like 5 minutes trying to decide if I was going to put that color down. But I kind of like it. It's not as bright as I thought it was going to be. Like, I really thought it was going to be much brighter. But it looks nice over that color there. We need it in a couple of more spots, though. Let's just bring it down. I think if it's one continuous shape, it's going to make a lot of sense. Ooh, I like it. It almost looks like carpet. I like how it just sort of comes through there a little bit. Let's just put a little bit through here. bright. I'll just put a little bit in there. I need one more spot, maybe. I don't know. Okay, so I think I'm just gonna put like a little bit of it up here. Just ever so slightly. Do I want to put some up here? Maybe just a little bit through there. Kind of like they're distant little vistas that are greener. Maybe. Okay. Oh, I like that. Okay, I think I need a little bit of the tinted charcoal lavender through here because it feels like it needs that. Ooh, that made it really bright. Let's add just a little bit of these marks. I'm not sure if it needs black marks. Does it need black marks? It probably does. Everything needs black marks. Okay, what's that? Don't like that. Stop doing that. I think I got too close to my thing there. Okay, let's spritz. Let me dry this and then we'll think about marks, tinted marks. Okay, deli paper, Neocolor 2 black. I'm gonna make some marks through here. Our stylus, maybe. That doesn't seem to be working very well. Let's try a little skinny palette knife. I cleaned off my desk and found some long lost tools. This being one of them. Skinny one makes a lot. Fun marks. Okay, let's do like, I think I want to put a mark through here. Oh, I kind of like that. Maybe, do I want to mark up there, black mark? I don't think so. I don't think so, but do I want to add, I thought I might want to add some more blue up there, but I don't really want to futz with the sky anymore. I think I'm going to leave it. Let's see what it looks like with the matte. Okay, here it is with the matte. I like it. I like the pouring technique. I thought that was really, really super fun. I don't know what you guys think. Let me know definitely in the comments. I thought that was a really fun way to start a painting, to be really abstract with it and then just sort of build up over it. I think I did a pretty good job of not covering everything up. I really like these little drippy parts and how the colors kind of meld. I love this green. I thought the green was a fabulous addition to the palette. The inktense through it is really cool. Of course, I love the black marks. I like the flow of this. That would be kind of fun to try again. We're definitely going to try it again because I think the colors really worked and it made just such an interesting way to start a piece. So shout out to Buffy over at Watercolor Pour for this idea. I'll make sure to leave a link to her channel below so you guys can go check out her work. It's kind of fun. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll be back next week and I think we're going to try this again. Okay. Thanks so much. You guys have a good day. Bye.